So the three things I'm going to be talking about for this picture I chose is light, focus, and vantage point. So starting off with talking about light, it seems that it's pretty soft in this image. It's mostly coming from this direction right over here. It looks like that the day that the picture was taken, it was like a gloomy day because it's not super bright and there's a shadow that's forecasting on the water, which is either from something on the side that we're not seeing in the picture over here or something that's above. Um, it seems like the color of the picture is warm. Even though it's not in color, just the way it looks, it's warm, like I said, gloomy. And in my opinion, maybe because overall the picture is just brown. So again, I think the light is coming from this direction because the shadow is giving the water, a shadow, and it's giving that reflective look. The light is also shining on the rock right over here, which emphasizes the cracks and texture that it's hitting it, that when the light hits against, it's emphasizing it. So on the track, you can see some of these plants right over here and bushes, and there isn't too much to say about it because it's darkened in that area and it contrasts to being overall black right over here. The first time I ever looked at this picture, even right now, my eyes take me straight to where the water is because I feel like that's the brightest point and the brightest part of the image right over here. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is focus. To me, I see a lot of dimension. It's not really flat, because as you can see, this is the highest point right over here, this rock wall, of the picture. And also as you're looking at it from the top over here, it drops down to the track, and from the track, it drops down to the water, and the water leads you to another mountain or a rock wall in the background, which, gives it a lot of dimension. And also, the background right over here adds it more dimension because it seems further away. The sharpness, I think, is most definitely shown on the rock right over here. Like I said, the cracks and the texture is more emphasized. And where you can see another mountain or a rock wall, the dimension over here, the sharpness, it might be, the sharpness is giving it all the way across. And as you can start to follow the bottom right side right over here of your when your eyes look at it, you don't know if it's like a bush or just dirt or part of the rock, but I feel like there's not too much sharpness or details shown because right here, obviously there's more sharpness and detail on this rock wall. The right side is where the rock wall is, and I feel like this is the main focus. Well, I feel like the train track is the main focus because in the beginning when your eyes get drawn, it's to the track and you start to lead your eyes where you can't see it no more, and then it follows right to the rock because it raises your eyes to the next focus point. And I would say the left side is not as sharp. It doesn't draw attention to my eyes as quickly as the right side does. There isn't much sharpness or detail over here like the other side, and this is why I think that the right side is more of the focal point of the picture. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is vantage point. The angles seem to be that are above the track it's like not a bird's view. It's more like you're straight on the track, and it's not just like straight on the railroad. It looks like a photographer is like standing over something because it looks like he's standing he's looking over the scene. If the photographer was flat on ground or was even higher off ground, as he's a little bit off ground right now, you would notice the picture it would seem more visually more tight and more close over here. And the way the photographer took this picture is that he would want everyone to see what he's seeing and look like beyond it, such as across the water, into the mountains in the background right over here. It seems like it's going on and on. Rather, if it was a closer vantage point or a smaller vantage point, we wouldn't be able to see all that's shown right now of everything in this image, and it'd be closer and not as a far view of this picture.